just realized that this is the third video. I'm now filming on the wrong setting of my camera. It's okay, I will just roll with it because I'm too lazy to change it now. Hi guys, I'm Teresa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something that I've never done before. I don't know if it's gonna work out. Let me know if you like this format and maybe I can do it again. I have watched so many like what's in my bag video, what's in my fridge video, what's in my shower video, but nobody ever talks about what's in my shopping cart. At least maybe they do, I don't know. I haven't checked. Literally not a factual statement at all. I don't necessarily endorse buying books on Amazon. I realize it would be so much better to buy them at like local booksellers to support them and, you know, don't feed the big companies any more money. They're already drowning in it. But unfortunately, it's the fastest, easiest, cheapest, and pretty much only way I can get my books. So I do order most of mine on Amazon, and today I want to show you what's in my Amazon cart. So I do add all the books that I want to read on Goodreads on my like TBR shelf, but also there's too many on there and I need something that's a little smaller scale and easier to like manage and have an eye on all of them. So I started doing this thing where I would just add all the books I wanted to buy to my Amazon cart and then remove some to like the saved list that you can also have to save for later. And so the ones that I really want to buy are in my cart at all times, and then I sometimes switch them out. I really typically within a week like kind of switch them around and be like, maybe I don't need this quite yet, but this I really badly want. And then when I do have the chance and the money to buy books, I have like already a pretty assorted selection that I've thought about for a while. Maybe sometimes it's just for the moment purchases, but a lot of the times I have reconsidered several times if I should really buy them. Some of them have been in there for years, no really for weeks. But anyway, without further ado, because I'm already babbling on so long, let's get on to the books that are in my Amazon book cart. First of all, let me tell you how many books I have altogether. So I have 6 currently in my cart and 33 saved for later. That is kind of crazy. Okay, wait, I think like one of them is in the book. Wait, one of them is something else. Okay, let's say 32. Starting with the books that I really want to buy and I'm probably going to buy as soon as I do have the money, it would run to like 80 bucks altogether. And the first one is A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. Unfortunately, the paperback, because the hardcover is too expensive for this poor little student. I'm not gonna bore you with the synopsis again because I'm sure you know it, but basically book 3 in the series just came out, I think, and everybody's losing their minds over it, so I needed to get it. And this is actually one of those that has been in my like on my save for later list for so long and I just never got it, even though the paperback is literally like 8 bucks. I don't know why. It's not that bad, but I think I just wasn't sure if I should read it, but now I am. Now I am convinced by all of the positive and magnificent reviews that I've said it is the best, so peer pressure, of course. Next we have My Not So Perfect Life and Novel by Sophie Kinsella, also in the paperback version, but it's like $13.99. That is too much for a paperback, okay? Like hardcover, yes, paperback, no. This is her latest novel, I think, that also just came out recently. It's very sort of relevant to the times because it's about a girl that has a really like goals Instagram feed, I guess, but her real life isn't quite as perfect as she makes it out to be on social media, and I thought this very relevant and very cool, and I'm really interested to read this. I think it's gonna be super fun. Next is Sleeping Giants, book 1 by Sylvain Neuvel, also in the paperback. I had it in the hardcover first, but then I realized it's so expensive, and the cover is the same. There is such a beautiful cover out there, but that's not on like an option to get. I would have gotten that one in hardcover, but I make do with what I get, so I have to get the ugly one, and then I might as well get the paperback because it's already ruined. Not really, but anyway. I heard so many good things about this book, and again, in this series, I think book 2 just came out, so I'm excited. Next, we have The Husband's Secret by Liane Moriarty, paperback version, $8.59. Since I read Big Little Lies, like literally when I finished it, I went on Amazon, found every single book of hers and put it in my cart, and then a week later I was like, I can't do this. That's a little excessive. I'm not gonna read like 7 books now by her. I mean, I want to read them all, but I don't need them all at the same time, so pace yourself, okay? I don't know what this is about, but this is, I think, one of her best ones as far as I've heard. I don't know. Let me know. Is there a better one? I have all of them in there. I can switch them around. I can move that one to save for later and another one to my cart. So let me know. Next, we have the Six of Crows Duology box set. And this is the super duper splurge. This costs half the amount of my total in my cart, I think. This is $31.99. It's the hardcovers. It is, oh my god. I imagine if I hate them. That is my only thought that I have. Not my only thought, also that it's like a week's worth of food. But basically, I don't care because it's a box set, it looks beautiful, and I really want to read it. I heard so many positive things about it, and I just want the hardcovers. And the novella book is Truth Witch, a Witchlands novel by Susan Dennard, also the paperback 923. Again, another book I've heard so much about. I feel like after I buy them, I'm gonna do a booktube made me buy it haul. I don't know if I'll buy exactly these, by the way, so this is not like spoilers for my next book haul, but yeah, kind of. You get a sneak peek, I guess, but you know, things might still change. So this is my save for later. I won't talk about all of them because it's over 30 books. So we're just kind of gonna quickly go through them. The first one is So You've Been Publicly Shamed by Jon Ronson. This one I heard about from Ariel Bissett, and I think it's about like scandal, online scandal, like yeah, publicly being shamed online and then dealing with those consequences, which is cool. I also have South of Forgiveness by Thordis Elver, which I really want to get. I saw an article written about this because it's a book that is written by a rape victim and the person who raped her. They wrote it together, which is just mind-blowingly crazy, and I'm so interested and intrigued to read this. Oh my god. Next I have Das Bad by Yoko Tawada, which is a German book / Japanese. I think it says it's Japanese, German, like both. Yoko Tawada is a Japanese author that moved to Germany. She writes like half of her work in Japanese and half in German. And I think that this book is like a hybrid, which sounds really cool, so I want to get that one. I have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, just because we talked about that in a class recently and I'm interested. I have The Female of the Species by Minnie McGuinness, which is also something that I have been forced to put on my list by BookTube. Then we have Difficult Women by Roxane Gay, which I believe is a short story collection. Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough, which is another thriller, but I'm not like that into those currently, so that will probably wait. And now we move on to Liane Moriarty. So I have Truly Madly Guilty, Three Wishes, The Last Anniversary, it's loading, What Alice Forgot, The Hypnotist's Love Story. Next I have The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. Need to get that one, oh my god. I also have Arabella of Mars by David D. Levine, which is too expensive, but it's also been on this list for so long. I really want it. I also have Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard, which is the sequel to, it's here, Red Queen. I was gonna say Black Mirror, and then I realized that's not a book. But before I buy that one, I need to reread the first one and see if I still like it, so that's why it's on the tentative list. Next we have Shelter by Jung Yoon, which I don't currently know what it's about, but I heard it's great. I have Paperweight by Meg Haston, which I think is about anorexia. I have Winter by Marissa Meyer, book 4 in the Luna Chronicles. I'm so not sure if I should get it because I'm pretty sure I won't really like it that much anymore. I don't know, but I really want to finish the series, so. I also have Three Dark Crowns by Kendari Blake, and then The Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle, Jane Steele by Lindsay Fay, which is supposed to be, it's something with Jane Eyre, not a retelling, or is it a retelling? Oh my god, I don't remember, but it sounds really cool. The Return of Sherlock Holmes by Arthur Conan Doyle, The Kraken King by Mel Jane Brooke, which I'm really excited, I really need to get that book. It's book 4 in the Iron Sea series, and I love the first 3, and I need it. Burial Rites by Hannah Kent, Dare Me by Meg Abbott, Vicious by V.E. Schwab, which is again another book that has been on here for so long, and I just don't know if I should do it. And then Nailbiter Volumes 4 and 5, which I need, but they're also kind of expensive for graphic novels. The Wicked and the Divine Volume 4, which I don't know if I'll even get at all because, I don't know, this series is proving to be kind of a letdown. I don't know if I want to continue it. Another graphic novel called Criminal by Ed Brubaker, and Tokyo Ghost Volume 1 by Rick Remender. And finally, another graphic novel, Lock and Key, Welcome to Lovecraft by Joe Hill, that I really want to read, but it's 22 euros for a graphic novel that you can read in 10 minutes. I don't know, that does not seem to be worth it somehow, but I wish I could start these because they sound so cool. And it's by Joe Hill, who I've read Horns by, and I loved it, and he's the son of Stephen King, so he got them skills and the writing in his DNA, you know? Anyway, that is it for all the books in my shopping cart and on my saved for later date to be bought list, basically. I wish I could just win the lottery and literally the first thing I would do is buy all of them. That's not a very creative thing to do with like €1,000,000, but I don't care. I must spend that shit on books. Now I'm delusionally dreaming of winning the lottery. Okay, good job, Teresa. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you recognize, well, you probably do if you're alive on BookTube at all, some of these books, and which you think I should maybe move from my save for later list to the current cart. I really want to have your input on this. Don't forget to like this video and click the subscribe button for more book videos coming soon. I post twice a week, every Tuesday and Friday. And also follow me on all of my social media if you want updates in between those dates as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Have a lovely week. Bye!